Good morning, students. This is Mr. Webe, your economics teacher. The topic for today is distributive trade. Distributive trade. Under it, we have subtopic that is a process of distribution of goods. Before I will give you the definition of distributive trade, I would like to share this lesson objective with you. At the end of the lesson, students should be able to, one, define distributive trade, two, explain the process of distributive trade, three, explain wholesale trade and its functions, four, define retail trade and its functions. Then the next one is diagram of distributive trade. The first one, have from manufacturer to the consumer. It's possible for the manufacturer to transfer goods to the final users, which is consumer. Number two, from manufacturer to retailer and then to the final user, that is consumer. Third one, manufacturer to the wholesaler, retailer, as well as consumer. Then the last one, manufacturer, wholesaler, jobber, retailer, and the final user. Then the distributive trade definition is the various stages which finished goods are moved from the manufacturer to the producer. There is a part in which goods need to be moved from the wholesaler, from the producer or manufacturer to the final consumer. Another name for this topic is channels of distribution. Then the next subtopic we have is process of distribution. Process of distribution. The process of distribution, it involves human and physical means which assist or aid the smooth transfer of goods. This process of distribution is going to assist the manufacturer a lot by in transferring goods to the final consumer. Where the following are the process of process of distribution of goods. The first one is the middleman. The middleman, well, if there is no wholesaler and retailer, it simply means the middleman will come up. That will be the intermediary between the manufacturer and the final users of goods, that is consumer. So middleman is as a result of eliminating the wholesalers and retailer. Then let us look at what middleman means. Middlemen, or you can call them agents, they are human elements which involves in the distribution of goods from the manufacturer to the final users of goods, that is final consumer. Then this is simply means the middlemen also help in distribution of goods from the producer to the final consumer. The middlemen, you can call them wholesalers as well as retailer. Then the next one is transportation. Transportation is is medium through which finished goods are moved by means of transportation from the producers to the final consumers. The means, or you can say that transportation can be defined as moving of goods and passengers from one place to another. And what are the means of transportation? We have aeroplanes, we have the ships, we have the cars, lorries, and train. So all these can be used to convey goods from one place to another. One place to another. The next one is advertisement. Advertisement is the process of creating awareness. There is need for you to advertise your good. By the time you are advertising your good, you are creating awareness in the mind of the public about the existence or new product. Then the advertising, it will help to stimulate demand. Now, when we are talking about demand, demand is quantity of goods that a consumer is willing and able to buy at a particular period of time. So by the time this advertisement stimulates demand, simply means the sales will increase, or there will be increase in sales. So good can be advertised by radio, television, newspaper, and magazine. So then we limit it there. We have different types of advertisement. So the wholesaler is the next topic. Wholesaler is a trader that purchase goods in bulk. That purchase good in bulk or large quantities from the producers or manufacturers and sell in small quantities to the retailer. So that is wholesaler. Wholesaler buy in large quantity, or you can say that wholesaler is a trader that buy goods in bulk from the producers or manufacturer and sell in small quantity to the retailer. Then the wholesaler is the middleman essential to the distribution of goods. Then we are going to look at the functions of wholesaler to the manufacturer. Number one, the wholesaler buy goods in large quantity. Wholesaler buy goods in large quantity. You must know the meaning of wholesaler. Wholesaler buy goods in bulk or large quantity from the manufacturer and sell in small quantity to the retailers. That's the first one. The wholesaler will buy goods in large quantity they will buy goods in large quantity from the manufacturer and sell in small quantity to the retailer. Number two, they finance production. They finance production by ensuring prompt payment to the manufacturer. They ensure that they pay regularly. They pay regularly to the producer of the good. And who is the producer of goods? That is manufacturer, or you can call the producer. Number three, wholesaler also help in creating awareness. For the product, you have to increase sales promotion. Means wholesaler must ensure that he advertise the product in order to increase the sales of that product. The fourth one is wholesaler provide transport needed. He must provide the transport that will convey the goods of the consumer. The third one, the wholesaler also give credit facilities to the wholesaler by paying upfront for the product. What they are telling you, what they want you to understand here is the wholesaler also pay upfront So that upfront that the wholesaler will pay to the manufacturer is to be a credit to the producer, because the producer is yet to deliver the goods to the wholesaler. So then the last one is the wholesaler brand. And what branding means simply means is giving different name to the product. There must be a different name that will be given to different product, and they will package the good received from the producer. So that means you have to give different name. They will package it again. The good they receive from the producer before they can sell this commodity to the retailer, Then the next one is functions of wholesaler to the retailer. Function of wholesaler to the retailer. Number one, the wholesaler enable the retailer to stock variety of goods or different type of goods from different manufacturers. So wholesaler ensure that enable the retailer to stock or to store different variety of goods, different type of goods from different manufacturers. The second one is they also allow retailer to buy on credit. Yes, they allow retailer to buy on credit. The retailer can go to the manufacturer shop to buy good without making payment at initial stage. That means they will pay at a later date. So the wholesaler also giving the opportunity to the retailer by buying on credit from them. So the wholesaler also give advice to the retailer, giving advice about the new development in the market, about the knowledge of the goods. So they give them that advice on the new development, about the product. Maybe the product is what they need most, or due to the fact that they have given that product another name, or they have repackaged or rebranding that product. So they have to give them the new development, or if possible, about new development, maybe they have increased the price of the product. So that the wholesaler need to let the retailer know about this, so before they can sell goods to them. So the fourth one is the wholesaler also help the retailer for the transportation. Simply means they try to convey the goods of the retailer to their destination. So the wholesaler must they help in transporting or conveying the goods to the retailer destination. So the last one is there is grading, branding, the packaging of goods before selling to the retailer. So the wholesaler need to repackage the goods before they can sell it to the retailer. Then the one on the screen here, this is you can see it on the screen. This is one of the distribution of goods, one of the distribution of goods which you can use in the port to convey the goods from one place to another. Then, in conclusion, once again, in conclusion, the wholesaler that I've been talking about is a trader who buys goods in large quantity and sell in small quantity to the retailer, to the retailer, to the retailer, and send a small quantity to the retailer. But I have to let you understand what the retailer is a trader as well, who buy good in small quantity from the producer or manufacturer and sell in units or in bits to the final user or consumer. So if you are buying biscuits from the retailer, 10 naira, 20 naira biscuit, 20 naira biscuit, 15 naira, that means you are buying from the retailer, and you that is buying from the retailer is a consumer. You are a consumer. Consumer is the final user of goods and services. My student, once again, you will see your assignment on the school website. Then make sure you do your assignment, and the reference textbook, the reference economics textbook is essential economics textbook. If you have it at home, read, go to the chapter of distributive trade. You see the distributive trade. Once again, the next few months, I pray that we are going to meet by the special grace of Almighty God. See you next class. God bless you all.